This is Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, computer software trading probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, as I brought all truth and integrity back into the trading sphere, right? And you can see we have another consolidation, and this is going to go one of two ways. Either you're going to break down or you're going to break up. Duh. You can see we had a nice consolidation there after a nice pump. See that? Now we have a similar pump and a similar consolidation. Now on a breakup, your upper target meets up great with this volume indicator that we got going on, or gets pretty close. See that? It gets almost up to there. But if we zoom out on the upside, if we break up, you can see if we scroll left in the chart, in a super simple, easy way to sidestep and audible the criminal gangsters and banksters that are out there to try to fleece, heist, and shiest us, and we can try to fleece, heist, and shiest them, right? And I have this nice volume indicator, but I don't know where it went. It was right there. I have to know it. Thought it was in the 2-hour time frame. Well, I don't know what happened to it, but I used these to mark off the lines that I'm using, so I'm not sure where. I must have deleted it on accident. I seem to be doing that recently. But I have these lines marked off for the volume indicator, and that lines up beautifully with the pump on this consolidation if it breaks to the upside, which would be about 34,051. And all the gamblers and traders are putting in their positions right now, trying to figure out which way the price is going to go, and that's the upside target. And that's a pretty good upside target. And then the downside target is all the way down here at the underneath support from the old resistance of the last pump at 30,753. So that's a spread of $4,000. And those are the two directions that this price is going to go today, either up or down. Be cautious on the up, on if it pumps up like it's doing right now, as it could tap some upper resistance and quickly get rejected and turned around, right? So it's a volatile market. Be educated and informed on your plays. That all my swing traders out there, long-term hodlers, this isn't the greatest position in the world, the long-term hodl. That would have been on the dump the other day, or last 2 weeks ago now, right? So that's what you're looking at in Bitcoin. That's the setup that we're watching, and that's what we're going to pay attention for today on this first day of summer. And welcome to all my people to summertime on a seasonably mild morning of 79 degrees with high overcast and a potential severe weather day as a early summer second day into the first day into the summer season. A cold front's going to sweep through, and we're going to have a great summer week this week with relatively low humidity and seasonably nice temperatures, right? So welcome to the summertime. We all went through another harsh fall, winter, and a nice cold spring. We're looking to get off to a nice warm summer. And you can see Cardano pumped up into this area we talked about last night in up and down fashion, but it did end up getting up there to the bottom part of the last line of defense, as there's a top right here, parked in no man's land. So we're going to cruise on by him with the phone down so he doesn't see that. Just out ahead of this 35-mile-an-hour speed limit sign, trying to catch people, but I don't know how you're going to catch them there when it's 45 there and 35 at the sign. Fucking cunt about. But you can see now, if you can hold this support, your next major upper resistance is the top part of this the last line of defense to the shithouse, right? And that's all the way up here as we move these around as the price actions moved along. Come on, in Cardano, right? And that's your upper resistance. That's hard to see. Of course, they got that blocked off again. All kinds of summertime construction going on in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, right? Come on. It's just got to be so fucking difficult. Just click that. Double click. No. Oh, fucking fine. Just get out of there. You don't want to cooperate. Now you're getting deleted. Let's go get this price. Let's get that price note up there. You can see that's much easier to see. At $1.05 is your major upper resistance, but you're gonna have to do a lot of work to get up there. You could at first, after a phenomenal pump from the swing low top to this regional high, you're gonna have to do a lot of work to trade back up, because if you slip this, you're likely to trade down towards the 200-day moving average, right? To get some of those longs that have stacked up now into there, to get them squeezed out, right? So that's what we're gonna be watching for in Cardano. And then everyone's favorite XRP. I know this is what you guys all want to hear. XRP, along with all these other coins on my list, are going to take over the world's banking system, right? Every bank, every major bank will be using XRP, XLM, and all the rest of these Broccoli coin and Ape coin and Luna 2.0. They're all going to take over the world's reserve banking system. And if you bank, you're going to need all these coins. Every single one. That's right. Every single one of these coins that are out here are all going to take over the world's reserve currency. And every single one of these 18,000 or so coins are going to take over everything. And it's going to get you rich as long as you buy any one of these 8,000 coins or 18,000 coins and growing, because they're all better than anything else on the planet. And laser beam eyes, I've seen the light. Every single coin out there is going to make it. Every coin you guys bring up to me, they're all going to take over the world's banking system, and they're all going to be mass adopted. Even though the float of XRP is like 80 billion, right? And they release 1 billion or whatever it's said every month in the circulation. Don't worry about the extra 1 billion in circulation a month. That Ripple holds all. The 6-day holds, I think, 70% of the float still that is locked up that they release, and it's going to be until about 2026 when they're done releasing it, and that's going to be a total of like 60 or 90 billion coins. So who cares about if they're diluting their own coins by a billion a month for the next 6 years? Doesn't matter. The price is just going to continue to pump. It doesn't matter about anything else. All these coins. The XRP, if we go out here and zoom into the weekly, even though it's down 80% from the top, way up there, yep, that's right, XRP is going way up there. Oh, no, way higher. That's not doing it justice. XRP is going like this, right? It's going to go way up there. And then it's going to go from there, and it's going to go way up there, and then it's going to go from there, and it's really going to move way up there, right? Then we're going to be up into the $40, $50, into a new stratosphere as we break $1,000, because that's what everybody wants to hear. Everything's in the moon. Every coin out there is going to take over the world's reserve banking system, right? You throw me a coin, and I'm going to tell you it's ultimate bullish in the next 5 years, regardless of it just being price action, right? We're not going to differentiate price action versus legitimate use case. And just because these coins go up, they're all going to take over the world's banking system, right? And then they flush 100% and go away, a lot of them. But hey, it's going to take over the banking system. But until XRP takes over the world's reserve banking system, it's going to have a 48-cent upper resistance if you could get up there in an up and down volatile way. And it's got an underneath support of your double bottom at 33 cents, right? And then you got your mid-ground support that it could jostle around just like it did back in here for a little while, right? And that's what's going on in XRP before it goes to $100. What else we got here? Something else that's going to go to $100. A whatever. Where's this one at? A V some shit. Uh, this is another one that's going to take over the banking system, right? Doesn't matter what the price does. Doesn't matter what the coin is. Just like Luna Classic, as it's called now, that everyone went bankrupt in, take over the world's reserve currency, right? How could it not? It's a crypto. Doesn't matter that it went bankrupt. They gave you an airdrop. So if you had fucking $100,000 4 weeks ago in Luna Classic now, and then it went to zero, and you had your 100,000 went to like $4, they gave you 100 Luna 2.0 tokens that are worth $9 each, and they're worth a couple of $100, right? Yeah, going to the moon, baby. Didn't matter about what the coin actually was. When people would say that this thing looks fishy and shisty, it didn't matter. It's going to take over the world's reserve currency, right? Didn't matter. Didn't matter. It doesn't matter. All of these coins, just like this one, whatever this is, because AAXS, when the price was going up last year, you can see if we zoom out in its brief history, because they haven't been around that long. When it came out in 2020, early 2021, at about $10, it went all the way up to almost $200, and everyone kept saying this is going to take over the world's reserve banking system, and this is the next greatest crypto, and it's going to take over Bitcoin. And I simply said it looked like a bubble to me, and this is going to come down maybe 90-95%, and then you got to see if the coin makes it on the flip side of a bear market, and then you can decide what it is. And who cares about the 85% loss to anybody that bought up near that top, right, north of $100? You're down 75 to nearly 90%. But hey, it's going to take over the world's reserve currency. So who cares if you're sitting on 85% losses for the next few years? At least you're not losing 8% a year in inflation, because one day this coin's going to be way up here at $400, $500, $600, because it's AAXS, as I was told by all the AXS lovers. And I was told that I was being called a shyster and a scumbag for saying that I don't know about if this coin's really all it's sold up to be on this whole pump up. Since it was going up, you guys, everybody in the crypto sphere accumulates price going up with an adequate, functional, profitable, adoptable service in a company. They just see price going up and assume it's a great product, and they can't differentiate a price going up from the company maybe not being good, like Luna, right? And maybe this one, because that's a phenomenal flush too. But I haven't heard any bankruptcies on this yet. But even if this goes bankrupt, it doesn't matter, because it was meant to go to the moon, because you're not allowed to have reason or logic in this sphere. Peace and love until our next update. We'll keep you updated if Bitcoin breaks up today out of that upper resistance and we move to the next sphere up, or if we get some major price action to the downside. Peace and love. Stay informed.